So let's jump into talking about the finances. When we're talking about AI and investments, well, it's hard not to talk about the finances. So financial reality, income, there's leverage that I'll be talking about because it's a different, specifically now with the technology, and AI first wealth architecture. And I think that's going to be a great segment. So the income model you were taught is really, really obsolete. And that's what everybody is thinking, time for money. You were taught to exchange time for money, show up, deliver, invoice, repeat. That model, yes, rewarded discipline and punished scale, unfortunately. It kept your ceiling before you even started. And that's it's being broken down over the last 2, 3 years. In the AI economy, professionals pulling ahead are not working harder. They really operate with a different infrastructure, systems that generate income independent of their presence. And that's a new reality. The real question is whenever you can, it's not really if you can earn more, it's if your income model is structurally built for 2026 and what is being rewarded right now in the new AI economy. Labor versus leverage. I'm gonna Sal, I muted you just for a moment. But labor versus leverage. So you cannot build both at once. So you're either hiring labor or hiring employees. Your income is tied directly to the hours. When you stop working, the income stops. And I think everybody understands that every dollar earned requires your professional time, and every vacation, illness, or even like you have a sabbatical loss, it's ending your kind of career. So there's income ceiling, scales only by working more hours, and well, absolutely vulnerable to personal disruptions. When you have leverage, and I'm talking about financial leverage, and now the AI workforce leverage, your income is tied to the systems. Systems do not sleep, or you do not get sick. Yes, there is always going to be some disruptions. There's stuff that needs to be fixed, but they also don't take vacations. And the first mechanism in history that converts individual expertise into really organizational leverage without hiring new employees. So its income operates independently of presence, scales through infrastructure, not really hours. And it is that architectural shift that business owners and leaders need to really, really understand, because it's not a hack. It's a proven concept and a business process that can be really leveraged. Labor, leverage. You got digital infrastructure. When the digital infrastructure is set up right, the labor is becoming much more simpler. So 4 income models, and there's compounding, and I'll talk about the compounding, but I will reference to books as well. The Compound Effect, Darren Hardy. If you never read that, you have to, because it applies very, very nicely with that AI economy for you to understand that what compounding works, how compounding works, and well, obviously the return on investment. So there's a service at the base, stuff that can be productized. Then you got passive, and you're building equity on top of that. Service. So let's start with this active, high skill. How it works. You deliver expertise directly. The client pays for your time and your presence. Highest margin per hour. And this is the hardest to scale. Your ceiling is your calendar. So if you can find a way to duplicate your efforts with the AI, well, you can really, really scale up better. Strategic trap. Every great practice starts here. The mistake is starting here forever without building the next layer. So as a strategist, we always think probably 2, 3 years ahead, but we always adjust. Every week we can now reiterate, we can do updates, and that's where the mastery comes in. But mastery without the proper architecture, well, it's not really a business. It might be a career. AI role compresses that delivery time, automates documentation, systematize the workflow, and follow-ups and reporting. And with the AI workforce, service professionals can serve 3 times more clients without working 3 times more hours. I see that happening in a service industry, specifically bookkeeping, accounting, attorneys. There are great opportunities for those type of service organizations to provide revolutionary products. So when I'm talking about products, packaged, repeatable, scalable. You take your expertise and package this into a deliverable that can be sold without physical presence every time. So that's why companies build products, and that's what we have as well. So we have our products. Our products are really courses, workshops, frameworks, toolkits, and we can do all the white labeling of the products that we already have. And that's the simple strategy that can be implemented in many small businesses. So AI Impact Academy cohort model is really productized service operating at national scale. We can really do it virtually. The functions are still for proper high level training delivery towards being able to train your staff also on those concepts. And that's the level of the information that we deliver. This is really where the real transition from that labor to leverage begins, when you have 2, 3 AI workforce employees, and you will see me being happy because I see how that works. So I'm really passionate about making that effort easier for individuals, so they don't have to be doing it by themselves, and the opportunities are fantastic. So with the AI's role in this, the AI is actually helping you build that specific curriculum. So if you are a mentor, if you do have a business where you actually have to do some education along the way, those are the best businesses that can provide that, create the framework once, and you can license that. So that's what I did with our licensing for the independent consultants. We do have a simple license that you can purchase and operate as a pure experts independent consultant, having access to all the tools, strategies, and you can get moving relatively quickly. Quality remains consistent regardless of the volume, because when you have those AI workforce employees set up correctly, well, they just cranking up. And the beauty is that you can teach them new skills, add new skills, and be even more productive with that workforce. For me, this is a passive. It's like it's a platform. We do have for me, the affiliates is the opportunity, but I call affiliates more of the independent consultants, because as an independent consultants, you will have access to all the training frameworks as well as to the systems, and those strategies of deploying the AI workforce for your segment, for your employees, or for your specific organization. If you don't have any employees, you're a solopreneur. This is actually gonna be a fantastic way for me to walk you through those builds, because you will see how you as a professional can save anywhere between 15 to 20 hours per week by maybe learning for 2 hours a week. So the savings can be seen probably within 30 to 60 days, and it goes quick. So for AI, it is continually tracking, adding the knowledge and optimizing the work. So you always know exactly which stream is performing, improving, and requiring attention. And you do have that intelligence. You have the full organizational knowledge of and the reporting. So most of the organizations are working on building their KPIs and strategies. We can do that same thing, and I'm a fan of having great KPIs or OKRs for the organizations. Equity, ownership, community compounding. So this is what is different with the Pure Experts ecosystem. I know that equity wins, right? Equity is the only income model that works while you sleep, right? Appreciates while you wait. It compounds across decades, and that's what you need to be doing, right? The money needs to be working, money needs to be reinvested, and working capital needs to be moved. Business equity, real estate equity, community equity, and brand equity of to qualify. It's changing right now. I remember what was it, about a month ago when President Trump suggested going into a 50-year mortgages. Ooh, that would change the dynamics a little bit, and I think it would be a great move, uh, assuming that we are getting as a country, as a society, to that abundance. So what we have, our model is a practice. So you can purchase the community in a box. This is a mastermind structure. You get access to the open office hours, and we can set it up for you for your specific geographic organization. Depending on your business, this is the best for the mainly managing brokers of the real estate practices, because I see how it's easiest to, the value of the transaction is the highest. So that's what I'm focusing on right now, because I am a real estate broker as well, licensed, but I really only did that for the research. So we can give you institutional quality operations without that institutional overhead. And again, the role of AI is managing this. But you do that by talking with it. That's why the conversations with the larger language models are important. But now you can have your Jarvis, you can have your own even AI avatar, because building the AI avatars or clones, where you're cloning your whole brain knowledge and skills is the way to go. AI does not replace your income model. It should multiply it, right? For the service companies, AI compresses the delivery time, enabling higher volume of quality and margin, without the proportional increases in effort. That's what we are seeing with the autonomous car being coming into the communities, right? So that is already took place. AI builds, delivers, and refines at scale with near zero marginal cost per unit. That's the beauty for the organizations that are already producing content, producing widgets, right? Passive, for me, that's how I look at it. You set it up right once. Yes, there are tweakings. That there's always going to be tweakings because those models are changing. The capacities is only improving. So for me, it's still passive because it being tracked optimizes performance, and nothing really slips through the cracks or gaps. AI operates the asset, so it compounds without consuming personal attention or calendar. And I know that for busy professionals, that makes a difference. For those that are not busy and I don't have anything that I can automate. Well, I'm pretty sure there is stuff that you maybe would like to put on an autopilot. So that's what we can do for any organization and any leader in an organization. AI first business are valued differently. So the new economy is different. It's actually valued significantly differently. So normal practice, it was valued at 2 times annual revenue. That was great growth. Now with the AI integrated practices, the growth is so much better. People are actually making good money right now with the online strategies, with really technology type of products, because the economy is changing. So it's a social proof, and we are a social community, and we really always look at the best shortcuts and solutions. This is the best shortcut and solution for any human life to stay organized, and especially as a business owner, you can make it so much more easier. And this is just really showing the graphs, and I'm pretty sure that most of you have seen all the graphs, how AI is really compounding and growing. But that's the opportunity that is in front of everybody, right? I spent probably last year digging deep into the frameworks, digging deep into understanding of all those models to the point that I can execute myself, because that was the most important. And the last year went like this for me. It was a blur, specifically because I was able to build so many things that can I use this? Yeah, I can use that. I can use this. It is a fantastic time for those that do understand the architecture, because now you can make this super simple. So what makes an AI first business worth more? Well, you got documented AI workflows, and I will give it to you, right? You can replace that human dependent training that is not really delivered on time. And believe me, I have seen that. I have been doing environmental health and safety training, security training in organizations. And yes, some of those programs are boring. They're not really effective if they are not delivered right. So we always did like videos, or getting the safety pledge, making sure that something is different for the employees, and they are also getting more attracted. So that's why I also want to find a way for the companies to recognize the employees that really are getting on the AI Academy courses or participating in an AI campus. As a leaders, as a business owners, we need to make it kind of attractive to the employees right now. But the valuation is different, right? Because the recurring revenue streams can be turned on very easily. So if I have an investor right now coming, hey, Andy, can we build this workflow? Yes, we can, because we actually can. And the delivery can be done within the next week or two, or even sooner. If we're going to put the right resources in place, we can deliver something even quicker. That's where all the tokens are going, right? Automated client communication. For me, this is super important. Follow-up, nurturing, check-ins, and really reporting on that. With profit first frameworks that are AI powered, and I hope that you guys had a chance to read that book, Profit First, by Mike. Another good business book, because he put all his life experiences in it. My book is coming, so my book is going to be published by the end of this next quarter, actually. So I'm going to have a fun book, but I can really give you at this point the frameworks that are going into it. It's an observation, right? It's always looking at specifically allocating profit first, then really operate on what remains, because many business owners are the other way. And I know that I was more always investing in infrastructures, but for me now the profit is quite important, and it's easy to accomplish and get the profit for delivering the specific results. And with those frameworks and with an AI financial agent in your organization, you are gonna be so much more productive as a business owner, because it will help you diagnose a lot of things. That's what I'm talking about. Really, everything is really automated. If you guys are using any software like QuickBooks or Xero or any software, it's better or easier to now actually build your own software that is custom for your organization, and you got super custom reports, and it's doable now for any business. 4 revenue streams, 1 integrated ecosystem. So we're really talking about all those aspects. So consultancy and advisory. That's what I do. I do teach trainers from the perspective of becoming trainers, and also independent consultants that can engage with others. I can come in as a consultant as well, and that's what we are doing when we are creating the hubs. You will always get the knowledge from the main hub and access to the main hub. We use different systems. As far as the independent position within this network, you basically earn 50% commission on all the services that you deliver through this ecosystem with our tools, strategies, and frameworks. And I think the opportunity is enormous for a lot of professionals to start their consultancy, advisory, mentorship practice, or anything that helps other humans. Competitive advantage, well, the consultant who understands AI architecture at the principle level, not just the tools. Well, I don't expect to, for me to struggle for the clients, but this is the most defensible position in 2026, from like professional landscape perspective, and fortifying your knowledge with our certification programs, cohorts, and really train the trainer programs. AI Impact Academy models are simple. We run cohorts on a 3-month cycles. We start every month. We add new cohorts every month. The sizes of the groups are between 6 and 15. It's hard to keep track, and the conversations are way too intense, because we sometimes analyze the organization at the rudimentary level, and well, those are tight conversations. So if there are business owners that don't want to share some information, what their problems are, well, please don't come into this cohort, because this is a working cohort. We are going to be working on your business. We're going to be working on your deliverables, but you're going to get the education along the way, and you will be able to train others within your organization. Or it can become a great opportunity for you to become an AI consultant and trainer that you can perform that remotely. You can definitely do it at any other organizations. So that's why the certification programs are quite powerful. We can do as well white label delivery. So you can create your brand, you can create your community. You just leverage our infrastructure. Monthly forums, those will be repeated. I'm purposefully doing this over the 3 days. Each day has about 3 or 4 different sessions, so we can get caught up on the actual reality with AI. Ensured economic success at every level, because that's what we do right now. That's what was done by design to be able to deliver this at the highest level. For me, education, and I was talking about the universities at the first hour, that's the most durable income model, because there's a need, and we can help other professionals. What the wellness travel and the curated experiences is for me is simple. I do recognize that even as a business owners, as leaders, well, wellness is something that sometimes is not in front of our minds. That's why the vision is the most important. And I know that I had that vision changed for me probably also over the last 5-10 years. But with the AI integrated professional, the productivity gains are compounded. But you also need time for the renewal, evaluation, and genuine community. And that's why Pure Experts curates really luxury wellness travel. We call them retreat experiences at the highest level. What I am starting in 2027, since I worked for a great organization and we were rewarding our consultants uh, with the incentive trips, I figured this is the right time to do it because of the oncoming abundance. And I really, really always wanted to be organizing retreats, boot camps, and training events. So now we are doing this. So anyone that is gonna accept the function or would like to learn more and read the contract or look at the contract and the potential brackets of how you can earn money with us as a IC or consultant, you can really set this up very, very quickly. But I will show you the path how you will be able to earn that trip within our ecosystem. Additional project with the bigger build out. This is moving to the 27 as well. Bigger development. I am still looking for a big piece of land. Not sure why I got 200 acres. The spec is for 300-acre development. So we'll be doing that as quickly as possible. And that's why I also want to talk with investors that would like to find out about global investment opportunities. And that's how I'm pulling it all together. For me, that wellness travel, well, it's not a perk, for the AI era professional. It's kind of a strategic asset, right? You need to plan for it. You are serious. You're gonna have reoccurring revenue stream coming with from your activities, but really thinking about travel and experiences, especially now when there's so many things that is being volatile because of the war. Heck, you know what? Let's go. Let's have some fun. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity for many. And that's why I'm talking now about the investment plus platforms and how I call the assets. So for me, throughout the last only 10 years, I've seen self-storage is probably the easiest asset class to manage from the real estate because how it applies and what it does. So AI really can manage dynamic pricing, occupancy optimization, uh, customer acquisition, retention. It is a simple process right now when you do have a self-storage facility to automate it and put the specific protection and run that business automatically. Co-living, for me, this is kind of close to my heart because for me, co-living and multi-generational living is something that I hope that more families would be doing. But now with AI, I'm really, really matching individuals that are in a need or disabled or have some problems and they are living in a large house by themselves. With AI, we build and rebuild their infrastructure and communication systems so the whole family is protected. The asset as a house is also protected. And then if there are rooms or some sections of the house that can be rented or subleased to somebody that can help that person that is living by themselves, that's what I call the co-living on a small scale. We do have larger projects like acquisitions of the commercial real estate and redeveloping about at least 60-70% of the office space into the co-living spaces. So those projects will be available as well. And then what we do is community assets. Real estate that is tied to the mastermind, to my practice. I really, at some point, I would like this to become a community ownership. And I'll talk about it a little bit more on Saturday, how I truly intend to be funding those operations that are community focused. So we actually provide value back to the villages, to the local police departments, to the communities at large, and creating a powerful infrastructure for the local communities. So your earning structure in a Pure Experts ecosystem, simple. As an affiliate broker, 40% passive commission on all referred revenue. That is available for anything that is costs less than $1,000. Anything that is between below $2,500, it's 20%, and anything up to $10,000 is 10%, and obviously we negotiate over 10%, but over $10,000. The simplest way to get into the network is to become trusted service provider. We really gonna. So you are not getting the products, you're getting the listing, you're getting the placement, and we start having conversation with you as a firm, as a business. Where do you need those connections? What kind of visibility you need? What kind of co-branding, maybe marketing opportunities we can create within our agency or business that would support your business and And I really am looking for trusted service providers in a space that is simple. It's a construction, it's a homeowner services, everything that is homeowners related. That is what I'm focusing on. Similarly, from the commercial perspective, any type of a cleaning service, yes, contact me and I will give you a great tools and solutions and opportunities. But as a trusted service provider, you need to abide by some rules as well. The only requirement is we just show up once a month on a virtual platform, so we can get to know each other. So you know who is who, and I really can put the face to the contact number. But for me, everything is based on a conversation. So trusted service provider program. If you go to actually our main page right now, all this is fully listed. So we really are starting to promote that fully right now. So this is that middle path. That's a trusted service providers. You got everything in a club memberships. You got support. You got resources, tools, and I'm stacking so much more. So I'm not even listing everything over here, but you're definitely getting access to the live events. So the only difference on a monthly fees, yes, I'm building academy. I am building the school. We need members. So the strategy is set that anybody else that would like to create their own hub. I mentioned that I have a hub called Glenview Mastermind, for example. So the owner of the Glenview Mastermind will be able to also do the same thing. So replicate the systems and talk with the community members about what they need. For me, the AI impact cohorts. So that's where it gets expensive, right? So it's not really expensive for the right individuals. I say $2,500 for a 3-month course where you're gonna redesign your life, your business, and the whole strategy for the next few years. I think it's quite worth it. But the most important opportunities that I have for partners is really joint ventures. It's a rev share. It's a simple process. It's still cohort based, but it's a full-fledged business that you are opening. So if you do have I strongly suggest this for individuals that have multiple businesses already or operating at the larger scale. Now they want to add a vertical. So that's a simple way to set this up. And the commissions for the consultants are as such. And I'm really trying to ensure that not to scare individuals. The education is not that extensive. We're really gonna cap it to about 2 hours per week. I really cater to the busy professionals. I really cater to those business owners that just want to get the strategies, but also not only just get the strategies, but also implement them step by step within support of our practice and portals that we have to be able to take care of you. And then equity, income play, again, Community in a Box is the most important product that I have. Within the Community in a Box, the owner is getting access to all the frameworks. You're getting access to the media platform and development. And we are basically working also on, if you have a need for that, right? We can do a complete business in a box setup with the clone that is really done for you. So that is the opportunities that we have. Again, nothing is done without further follow-ups or trainings and or engagement. So I'm always looking forward to be talking with individuals, and we're going to be producing more content and more opportunities for others to have a chance to travel with us, to have a chance to attend our virtual events as well. So I talk about equity structure and again, the anchor strategy at this point. I do have a deal for any chamber of commerce. Let me build this for all your members. Let me build this for all your participants, because the frameworks can be really duplicated and replicated. And specifically in a local community, I am really would like to build an office in a local area, so we do have a local presence, and instead of doing it from remotely. I really am going to be looking to establish the presence in Glenview, as that was coming for the last several years. And so what predictable income looks like in this year. So what I'm expecting, the cohort tuition, the cycles are 3 months. And is there a chance that somebody is going to be executing much quicker? Absolutely. But I need to learn what you know so far, so we can build on that knowledge or change some behaviors or change the programs that you are really developing or working on. Wellness travel, it's really simple. We do have so we'll be presenting that tomorrow, but the open office hours, I think that's going to be the best and the simplest way to actually talk with the business professionals to actually provide value back about the AI workforce, about the AI consultancy and the setups, as well as the academy impact and training that we can deliver to any business right now. And I'm showing the calendar over here. For me, those 3-day events, it's a repeating event. And obviously, I will be inviting those that attend that one, because I truly do understand that it needs to be repeated. And that's actually part of my business model, was to build the stages, build the communities, and really empower them with the best technology. Some of the so everything will be still virtual, but some of the months will have wellness travel or opportunities for the cohorts to travel. So June, July, it's either also Thailand and Mexico. Then September, there will be cohort in Poland. I'll be doing that 3-day event. So it's going to be September. I'm building that in a local hotel in Warsaw, or it's like 30 miles from Warsaw. It's really, really nice place. So I invite you if you can travel for that. November, December, actually December. December is also another one that is going to be fantastic. December, we're going to do cohort in Philippines. I have been working with remote staff my whole life, and I do have I really want to do like a reunion in Philippines, and still talk with those the group that helped me the most were really virtual assistants, but I see that I was treating them well and they were performing. Now I do the same thing with the AI workforce, and they are performing well. So that's why I'm quite optimistic that I can show others how to achieve that. So we talked about the financial architecture, and I see that it's the presentation has too many slides. I need to streamline it and make it much more clear. But dollar visibility, you know exactly where every dollar in your business is going right now. I, especially if you do have multiple lines of business, that is critical. Passive layer, so you can sleep at night knowing that someone else is working, and I think that's the best feeling that anyone can have. Transferable systems, so we're completely systems agnostic. Now there's so many solutions, so many different LLMs, and I basically teach you a craft. I teach you how to leverage any type of solutions that you have access to. Obviously, there's one exception. At this point, the Microsoft is out of the game. So the Copilot, I think, still can do enough good things for the organizations. But for me, it's something that I would not be investing money in anymore. Transferable systems, right? Active monitoring, so you really have those agents, checking and verifying and giving you guidance as a leader. That's the best thing, because you can get your own, briefs and setups, and it resolves the problems. And I think that's what we are doing as a humans. Always we try to get to the point that we, at the later stages of our lives, we try to resolve the bigger problems, right? Bigger and bigger problems. That's the growth. And now the problems can be resolved relatively rapidly. You still need to have that base knowledge of education. So full 60 days, I can show you, and you know what? That's what I'm doing. I'm also doing the guarantee. So if somebody doesn't, you can get your money back. Not for the cohorts, for the all those monthly stuff. If you don't see the value in it, just unsubscribe, or I'll give you money back, because that's not the business that I'm in. I'm in a business to talk with people that want to engage, want to really do better things for the humanity. Again, floor is open. We're gonna jump into the hour 3 shortly, and this is now is gonna go much deeper into building your income architecture. So live, practical, and really how to do it. So yeah, you can try it by yourself. Right, I'm taking